The Oman coast was owned by Portugal in 1508 to 1659, when the Ottoman Empire took possession.
Were driven out in 1741 by Ahmed Abbasad of Yemen.
In the late 18th century, Oman began its close ties with Great Britain, which still continues today.
Oman was the most powerful state in Iran, controlling Zanzibar and much of the coast of Iran and Baluchistan.
The British were exercising colonial influence in Oman. Several Arab countries supporting the Imam charged in the 1960s that the Sultan's regime was oppressive.
In 1965, the United Nations called for the elimination of British influence in Oman. The Arab League and the United Nations in 1971 become part of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting in Countries.
In 1981, Oman joined the Persian Gulf nations and Saudi Arabia in founding the Gulf Cooperation Council, since sought to promote ties among the participating nations.
Oman did not establish full diplomatic relations with its neighbor Yemen until 1983 and with the Soviet Union until 1985.
Military bases in Oman were used in 2001 by U.S. forces involved in ground raids against Afghanistan and Osama bin Laden. In 2003, the lower house of the Advisory Council was freely elected for the first time.
Oman is divided into 7 district areas by geographical features. Some of these areas are Ras Al Jabal, Al Badanal, Muscat, Matra coastal area, coastal tract and island of Mazira, Oman Interior, and Dhofar region.
Ras Al Jabal is the northmost area in Oman, from the Musandam Peninsula to the boundary with the United Arab Emirates. There is the Strait of Hormuz, which links the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. This area consists of low mountains forming the northmost part of the Al-Hajar Al-Gharbi Desert. One of these areas dividing Oman is Ras Al Jabal.
The second district dividing Oman is Al Batana. Al Batana is a well-populated coastal plain in Oman. Batana runs 140 kilometers southeast of the town of Sib. This district consists of a ribbon of oases watered by wells and underground canals for about 10 kilometers.
The third region is Muscat-Matra coastal area. For about 175 kilometers, it is barren and bounded by cliffs for almost its entire length. Due to its barren and bounded cliffs, there is little habitation. Due to many coastal cliffs, there are few areas to dock your boat. Muscat and Matra own the best natural harbors to allow growth in their cities.
The fourth district area is coastal tract and island of Masira. It consists of low hills and wastelands that meet the sea for long distances. The Masiri Island is 70 kilometers long and is 15 kilometers offshore. It is located near the entry point of the Gulf of Oman. Because of its location, military facilities used first by the British and then the United States following an access agreement signed in 1980 by the U.S. and Oman.
The fourth area is the Oman Interior, which is the center of Oman. The Al-Hajar Mountains form 2 ranges, the Al-Hajar Al-Gharbi Mountains and the Al-Hajar Ash-Shaki Mountains. Sultan Qaboos Ibn Saud has declared part of the mountain a national park.
The Dhofar region is the 6th district area in Oman. The Dhofar region extends from the Rash Ash-Sharbatat to the border of the Yemen and north to the clearly defined border with Saudi Arabia. The highest mountain peaks in the Dhofar region are 2,000 meters. The coast of the Dhofar region is very fertile because of the monsoonal fog.
The majority of Omans are Abadi Muslims, followers of Abd Allah ibn Abad.
25% are Sunni Muslims and live in Sir and the surrounding area and in Dhofar.
The Shia minority live along the Al-Batana coast in the Muscat-Matra region.
Ibnism is the outgrowth of the Kharijite movement.
Abadi leadership is vested in an imam, who is regarded as the sole legitimate leader.
The imam is elected by a council of prominent laymen.
The official language in Oman is Arabic.
The city was once considered a very important Islamic port in the past and was once the largest town in Oman. These days, with the ever-increasing demand and better ports in the region, the Omani government has poured in about $120 million into the development of a new port in the area. If you had read The Adventures of Sinbad and wish to visit this place where the legendary sailor is from, you might want to visit Sohar, Oman. Qasa began when a modern coastal road was built to make the city more accessible by land. Today, there are a number of hotels that local and foreign tourists can stay in when they can visit the place. You will find age-old drawings of animals, boats, and warriors on these rock faces. The Omani people are well known for their hospitality and offers a refreshment. To be invited into someone's home will mean coffee, a strong, bitter drink flavored with cardamom, and dates or halwa, a sticky, sweet, gelatinous substance which is made from brown sugar, eggs, honey, and spices. It can be flavored with many different ingredients, such as nuts, rosewater, or even chocolate. Lokomat is another ingredient to coffee, which are balls of flour and yeast flavored with cardamom and deep fried until golden and served with sweet lime and cardamom syrup. The sweetness of this dish often counteracts the bitterness of the kahwa. One delight that remains a symbol of Omani hospitality throughout the country are dates served with kahwa. Kahwa is prepared from freshly roasted ground coffee mixed with cardamom powder. In Dofer and Wusta, the festivities start with Ras al-Madhrab, a dish made of cooked rice and served with fried fish, and makdeed, special dried meat. Shiwa is a typical Omani delicacy prepared only on very special occasions. Whole villages participate in the cooking of the dish, which consists of whole cow or goat roasted for up to 2 days in a special oven prepared in a pit dug in the ground.